Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new video to the channel. Welcome back to the Grab the Hog series of the Runescape free new era. So in the previous episode, we did quite a bit of a quest spree. We absolutely hammered out quite a lot of big quest point quests, and we unlocked a possible new money making method as well in the form of silver sickles. Now in terms of this episode, we're going to kind of change it up a little bit. I know we've been doing a lot of quests lately, so we're going to sort of delve into a little bit of skilling and hopefully make a little bit more in terms of gains on the total level. Now, if you're enjoying the videos, February is still the subathon month, so if you do subscribe or like the video, it contributes to more double uploads on the channel. At the minute, we are doing double uploads every single day of February, so if you have missed any, make sure to go and check them out on the channel. I'll also put some links to videos in the corner of this video and also in the description as well. Go and check them out. I think you guys will really enjoy them as well. Now, if you didn't know, the Grab the Hog series now has its friend chat open, so if you want to join it and have a chat while I'm playing in game, make sure to join it. And I do have the option now where it's not hidden, so I will always try and reply to you guys if I can. Sometimes I'm AFK, but for the most time, it's nice to chat to you guys while I'm skilling away. But without further ado, really hope you enjoyed the video. Again, if you have, please make sure to like and subscribe. It's really helping me out with the algorithm and getting us towards that big 10k milestone. Thank you guys as always for all your support. Let's go and jump in and let's get to it. So, made roughly about 500 sickles. Turns out they only used one bar, not the two which I thought they did. So it just means you're going to make some more profit based off what I was thinking. Level 40 crafting, and to be fair, 43 gives us quite a few quest unlocks. So we got the Family Crest, Friendly Trials, Rum Deal, Swan Song, Tots Ket Deal, and also the Elemental Workshop 4. And we've got some handy things as well. Green Dragon Hide generally makes money when you make it. We've got some ruby stuff, some urns, and generally some other stuff which might be of use at some point. Now, what I've just done is while I've been making some sickles, I've just been browsing through a lot of quests, and it seems that I am just missing a couple of stats, so maybe going for something like a 30 base will unlock quite a lot of things. The oyster especially, I need like some stats in 30s, which is a really good quest for us to do to level up fishing and some other stuff as well. So maybe tomorrow we'll go and buy some stuff to prepare. I've put the silver sickles in for 28,000 coins each, and we've already sold 4. Maybe by the time we log in the morning, they'll be all gone. But we'll report back first thing in the morning when it's time to log in and see if they've sold. So we are here with another day, and we have completed all of the silver sickles, which we bought the silver bars for. Again, I think I mentioned it in the last clip. You only need 1 bar to do silver sickles, which I always thought it was 2. I don't know why I thought that was. So the actual grand exchange price for these is roughly around 4.1k. But we managed to sell a decent chunk overnight to pretty much make that about 28k, and I've sold enough last night to pretty much make this method something I'll probably do every couple of days, and the XP isn't even that bad as well. So we've finished with 47 crafting, and 47 crafting is going to give us access to Cabin Fever, Friendly Isles, and Legacy of Sickle. Again, crafting is so embedded and heavily linked to so many different types of quests. You're always going to unlock stuff as well, but it's really nice we've got some more quests added to the list. And if we go to the Grand Exchange, you'll see that we sold 218 last night. We made 6.1 mil. So even just from the ones we sold last night, we've already made nearly 4 mil profit just from those. And another thing I noticed as well is its world berries were 20,000 each. And this is what I like about quests. Like, the one thing for quests is that you do have to buy these random items, and then you find out that they're actually worth quite a bit. Because one of the reasons I think Clockwork's quite expensive is because they're used for archaeology and then also used for quests as well. But what I'm going to do is just take out the cash, and I'll put all of the silver sickles in just so it's one big offer and it's not taking too much up in terms of GE set. But if they sell, that's pretty much going to be, I don't know, 26 mil profit just from doing something which didn't take me too long. And I hammer this in all my money making videos and all the videos I do. While I'm off questing, skilling, whatever, these are selling for such a high profit that it's worthwhile doing. In a minute, I'm debating whether it's worthwhile doing the Clockworks and then the Stonewall segment. So I've got those on the Grand Exchange, but the Stonewall segments sell quite quick. The Clockworks sell a little bit slower. So if I'm going to go and do one out of the two, that's the one I'm probably going to do just because I think they take a little bit longer to sell. However, what we're going to go and do now is actually spend some cash, because I was going through the quest list yesterday, and we're at a point now where the quests we've got left, most of them aren't really big rewards. They're good rewards for paths and stuff like that, but at the minute we've got quite a lot of quests left which only give us minor rewards or minor access to stuff. So what's kind of stopping me being able to do more quests is total level. I mean, here for an example, I was looking at doing the Tears of Graphics. I need level 49 firemaking, and it's weird how many quests require a higher firemaking level. Very, very random. So what I'm actually going to go and do is just bank all my GP. I'm going to take 5 mil out, and then basically my goal is to just spend that money and upgrade some skills. So this is something I've wanted to do for a little while. We've definitely wanted to invest in the account and build the stats up. I was hoping to do the majority of it with quests, but looking at where we are now, I kind of have. Like, we've got our combat stats started. We've also like got to a point where we're starting to unlock quests, but I just want to speed that up a little bit and just go down some bigger and deeper quests. So really, yeah, I'm just going to go and buy some stuff. Now, the two skills I'm going to focus on first is going to be firemaking and fletching, because I think they're two quests which really do like unlock quite a lot of things. So I'm just going to buy some normal logs. I'm going to buy like a 500 logs. And then what I'm going to go and do, make some into arrow shafts, light some, and then we can go and do that. In terms of things like some other skills, I'll just go and do a stint of mining, make my ore box. I'll go and do some woodcutting, make my wood box, and then go and do things like the museum to get 9 Slayer and 9 Hunter. And then do the tutorials for archaeology and dungeoneering, although they don't really unlock any quests. Then buy some potions for herb lore as well, really. And that's just going to be it. We're going to do probably 2 or 3 episodes worth of skilling just to pick ourselves up. Basically, if I can just get like base 30 stats, I think that's worthwhile doing. And I'm sure that in between it all, we'll go and find like little ways to go make some money, top up what we've already made. And I'm pretty certain that we'll come out of this in the positive in terms of how much cash we've spent as well. Because the way we're going in a minute, no matter like what I do, I just find different ways to just pick some cash up. And it's just through playing and stuff, just through playing. Just picking out things which seem to be a little bit more expensive than what they should be, and then moving on from that. But I'm hoping like from my thought process and like me talking about it, it's going to help you guys like just to be able to see it more than anything. So yeah, that's pretty much going to be what the next episode and 2 are going to be. It's going to be our skilling section, which you know we've wanted to do for a long time, just to level up. And again, this is what should happen when you get some GP. When you get some GP, invest it into the account and build the account up, because it's only going to benefit you in the long run. Once you have better quests unlocked, once you've got better levels, you'll find that just a lot of things come a lot easier as well. So yeah, what I'm going to go and do basically is just start just doing a bit of skilling. We're going to start at total level 588 for today. Yes, we might go and jump and do a quest at some point if I think it's really worthwhile doing, but for the majority of the next episode or 2, we're just going to go and spend a bit of time just getting some base levels, getting some total levels, doing some more tutorials. And I've also debated as well spending a fair bit of cash at Fort Free. Upgrading the fort I think will be a really nice thing to do, so that could be something, and we'll train construction with it as well. So really gonna aim for that. And yeah, that's pretty much it really. Like, I just wanted just to get a couple of levels just to pick the account up and just to move the account up in the wrong direction. I have made normal short bows, which is not what I wanted to do. I wanted to make arrow shafts. However, for whatever reason, these made money when I last did them. So if we sell them, they should go. Yeah, I think they go for a little bit. No, they don't make money, so just ignore me. But yeah, I'm going to go and make arrow shafts. And then after that, we can hopefully get like a decent fletching level from that. So I'll report back in a little bit longer what the plan is. Obviously, I want to do a little bit of a segment of some other money makers you guys could do. If you're a lower level, there might actually be some lower level money making guides on the channel, which I've done recently. By the time this is up, we should definitely be into February. In February is when we're going to be double uploading. And when we double upload, I do majority money making videos. If you've not seen anything but this series on the channel. And I do like to sort of show the lower level stuff, because sometimes the lower level stuff is incredibly good and is much worthwhile like a main or maybe even a mid-level doing. Because sometimes the lower level stuff is so niche, it actually makes more profit per hour. So yeah, that's going to wrap up this morning. In terms of daily challenges as well, we got some decent ones. We have some agility challenges. So we've got agility, divination, and summoning, which to be fair, these 2 are very handy, because divination, especially the low level, is going to be very slow. Once we get to like vibrant energy, I don't think it'll be that bad. Daily agility will take these all day long, and summoning is actually quite nice to do as well, because it's a good way to start leveling that up early. Now, my big idea when firemaking is to go and buy some of the spirit attraction potions, which are a little bit pricey, I must admit, but I've got the GP and I'm earning the GP to do it. But what that should hopefully do is auto claim all the fire spirits, which should hopefully be a decent stack of charms. I'm hoping like it won't set the world alight with how many charms I'm going to get, but if it's just enough just to give me a couple of levels with summoning. I think it would be worthwhile doing. And we do need to go up to level 50 because 50 firemaking will be for desert treasure. And apparently every other quest, because like everyone I was checking yesterday, and again, if you wanted to see like quests you can't do, there's some filters on the quest tab. So if you show locked, those are the ones you can't do. And once we click that filter off, you can then go and just check all the levels you need. So some of the big ones I was looking at yesterday. So what lies below is a pretty good quest. I need 35 rune crafting for that. The tourist trap, also the feud's a big one that needs some thieving levels, which we're going to do some thieving levels. We wanted tourist trap. Tourist trap was the one I started looking for just because it gives you some pretty decent rewards. The tourist trap here, we can now do it because we've just got 10 fletching. But from this, we're going to get 4.6k in 2 of agility, fletching, smithing, thieving, which you know is going to go straight on agility. We also have the ability as well for throwing darts, which will help us as a bit of an AFK a little bit down the line as well. Things like Shiloh Village needs 32 agility. Just little things, like a lot of these quests don't require like a lot. Troll Stronghold was another one as well, which actually gives a pretty decent XP lamp actually. It's like a 10k XP lamp. But I just need like some base 30 levels. So that's why we're going to focus on that. And yeah, I'm just going to do it while I'm sort of like AFKing and just chilling for today. I've got a lot of editing to do because Feb started. And yeah, we can go and do a little bit of fire making on World 84. Do hopefully pick up some charms from that as well. And yeah, just plod on really and just see how we get on. But as always, I hope you guys are enjoying the journey. I hope you guys are enjoying the video. This has been a bit of a long ramble actually. I've gone 10 minutes and I didn't realize I was going for 10 minutes. But we're going to hopefully come back to you guys with some real big levels today. Just going to literally pot around. What I'll try and do though is tell you what I've done for these levels, just in case you want to sort of tag along. So pretty big level there. That is going to be level 30 woodcutting, and that's going to open up quite a few quests for me as well. All the logs I've cut from 20 to 30 have been willow logs. We have upgraded the wood box to the willow wood box as well. And I'm hoping the logs we've gathered are enough to get to level 35 making as well. If not, I'll just buy some. Now, level 30 woodcutting is going to be beneath cursed ties, which is kind of why I did this. Because again, the oyster is going to be very good for us. It's going to give us a chance at getting some decent loot. And also, 30 woodcutting will just open up a couple other doors as well. Between 20 and like 30, we have picked up some more stuff, which is really nice. Now, for the time being, I'm not going to go any further than that. We also got 32 fletching as well, which is really nice. I'm going to go move on and do some other stuff. Again, I want to get like 30 mining, 30 fishing, and just sort of round the stats up. But for now, I'm going to do a little bit of fire making. I'm going to fire make these willows and try and get towards level 30, which doesn't seem to work. I forgot that the woodcutting and the fire making still aren't like even and stuff, but we'll go and do that in a little while. I can now use the mithril hatchet, which I'll throw in the tool belt. And we have had some stuff sell on the Grand Exchange as well. The silver sickles are very slow, but the bear furs have decided to sell a bit more as well. Maybe tonight we'll go and do some of the stonewall segments and also the clockworks as well, because there'll be really good progress. But as you can see by the quest list, we are getting more and more things become available because we are slowly leveling it up. If I just take the lock off, we are definitely getting some more options, going to do some more quests as well, which is why we're kind of doing this little skilling segment anyway. But what I'm probably going to do is buy some herbal supplies, do my daily challenges, and then go and do some other stuff as well. Still need to do beehives today as well, and also my daily challenges, which should give us a bit of a bump in XP. And then after that, we'll see where we go. But we can do the grand tree now, which is really nice. Again, the combat lamp is 18.4k, which is pretty big. I think I might put it on range, just because there are still some sort of quests which will still do attack and strength. Range is one which kind of goes a little bit missing and does struggle to get up in terms of the levels as well. But we'll see which one we want to do when we get there anyway, but we still have some more options for quests. Now, while I'm here, I still have a dice available from May, so we're going to go to May really quickly and go and get that. We'll probably get the Fortunate and the Cash again, but I think for 75, we're still going to be stuck to like the medium and easy tier, which I don't mind. As long as we can get some form of Fortunate component, it's going to be worthwhile doing anyway. So if we go and claim the rewards, we are going to get dice, and then if we throw the tier 1 dice, which I think tier 1 is going to be easy or medium, we are going to get 250k and a blue beret. So that is definitely a Fortunate component, so that's going to come in at a price of just under a mil, which is really nice. And maybe we'll just stroll around with it on for a little bit as well. But what I'm going to go do now, while I'm in Valrock, going to go and buy some more stuff from Zaf, continuing to do it because it's just making so much progress. And then we're going to go to the Grand Exchange and buy a few things. I think I'm going to buy some more logs to go and get level 30 firemaking, and that's just something ticked off. And then in terms of my daily challenges, I have some agility to do. I have summoning as well as divination, which will be nice because I'll get 30 divination. Agility, I might get near 30. I don't think I'll get 30, but I should get near there. And we'll just keep rounding off. But I'll update a little bit later on what I decide to do today. Laptop time today is definitely just chipping away some skills and just getting some levels and stuff. And we are making quite a lot of progress. So I'm just going to go and do that now. So I'm going to wrap the video up there. Again, we've made a little bit of an inroad in terms of the skilling, money making and stuff like that. And I do think for the next episode or two, we're going to delve in and try and really increase our total level. A high total level just means that you can open up to more and more quests. I think we got as far as we could without having to do this. And I think it's a nice freshen up and change to be able to do it as well. Over the next week, I will be doing a couple of special one-off episodes for this series where I'm going to show and highlight you guys what the best money makers are for my account and also for this level bracket as well, what the best places to train your combat are as well as worthwhile D&Ds and little dailies and monthlies and stuff like that, just to make it a little bit more easier in terms of the gains and building that account up, ready for the big Haven Hive release. So I really hope you've enjoyed the videos. As always, if you have, please make sure to leave me a like, subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys so much for your support as always. I really hope you are still enjoying the series. Let me know anything you want me to do in terms of content for this channel or this series, and any suggestions for money makers as well, throw them down below and I'll make sure to get them sorted for you. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. I'll see you guys very soon in the next episode.